I'm prepared for this video. It's going to be hilarious. It is going to be hilarious. How's everybody? How's everybody? Thanks guys. I'm back as always. And yeah, a lot is happening. I filmed this one just before the other one, the recent one I dropped. And I'm actually wearing my beach cover up that I've bought because me and Greg, we plan on going to the beach. I don't know if we're going to be going when my parents come to visit me because he's met my parents several times. But yeah, it's definitely a lot, especially now that I'm going to be meeting his parents. Yeah. So guys, today's video is about something unusual. Today I'm going to be talking about Reddit's TrueRateMe sub. It's so funny. I'm sorry, but Reddit's TrueRateMe sub is like, it's the gift that keeps on giving. It's so funny. Now, I don't go on Reddit much because I know about Reddit. It's one of those big social media platforms, and there are subreddits and subs and all of that, but I don't really peruse. I think there's only 2 subs. I don't even have an account. Exactly. There's 2 subs that I just like glance by, and I discovered one of them is TrueRateMe, and this is where people come and get their true ratings. Well, what they believe their true ratings are, guys. Oh, hey, whoa. The Pope must hear this. The world is shaking. But seriously, it's just funny to see like all the women come on there, ask for, I've just found this sub. It's really interesting. Can you rate me? Or, just discovered this sub. Girl, we know you knew about this sub. Or, I just realized that this sub was here. I'm nervous. I'm worried about how I look. It's so like, okay, first of all, it's hilarious, but it's also really sad because some of these women are actually not mentally sound. Like the way they describe themselves, they're lacking confidence, they're completely don't like the way they look at all. Some of them have body dysmorphia, and you're coming on a rating sub. Hey, God. And first of all, you know what my opinion is on rating subs. Why the fuck do you need a rating sub? You don't need it. It's rubbish. It's useless. What does it do for you? After you've been rated, how does that change your life? How does that help you? It does not. And yeah, essentially, some of these girls are coming on and they're not liking the ratings they're getting because why? You gave someone else the power over your own self-image, and over how you feel as a person and over your perceived worth according to your outside look. So some of these girls are getting mad. Like, they are getting mad. They're posting, other reactions to their ratings. And they're like, I was rated on TrueRateMe and they gave me a 4, 3. And I didn't actually know this until I actually had a look properly. They actually have like a weird rating scale, which is quite, I know it's according to Western standards, but ain't nobody give a fuck about that. Nobody cares. And they essentially rate that their rating scale doesn't even make sense to me because honestly, what they view as what they could view as beautiful could be subjective to someone else, especially certain features may not be seen as beautiful in other parts of the world. But it's definitely a Western rating scale, let me put it that way. And you are getting an inordinate amount of women, and it's quite funny sometimes to also see the white women that come on because they expect, I think some of them also expect to get like high ratings based off the rate scale just because they're European, and it doesn't go that way. It's so funny to watch. Oh my God, I shouldn't be laughing this out, but some of you lot are just giving people free entertainment over. We didn't even ask for it, but you're just coming through with the free entertainment. Like, why are you like this? So yeah, it's just a mad sub, and they are quite harsh. to people. Like the way they even just that they're actually not okay. Like the way they describe I can't stop laughing. Okay, let me chill. The way they describe people like negative can tilt, positive can tilt, upward, upturned, and positive end of nose. Like, oh my god, are you okay? It's actually mad. It's actually mad. Like the fact that they would actually go to that. And there's quite a few members. I think there's like over 100K there. Like, so do you not just sit down and just rate people there? Is that what you do? It's not even a bad gig. It's not. But it's just mad how, you know, lacking confidence people are. How, you know, and some of these women are beautiful, in my opinion, and they're getting rated so low, but I don't feel sorry for you because you're beautiful on the outside, but that beauty hasn't been enough to give you the confidence you need to go through life knowing that you look fine enough not to need to ask a whole array of random people who have completely individual ideas of attractiveness to rate you in order for you to feel better about yourself. Like there's such a deep level of lacking of self-confidence and love. I mean, this is an act of self-destruction, first of all. Why would you even do that? Why would you do that to yourself? Put yourself through that. For what reason? What I mean, I just want to know what it actually does for you. Like, what does it help you to get into your dream school? Does it help you to get in your dream job? Does it help you to get your dream partner? What does it do? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what it does for you? What does it do? Hurry up, I'm waiting. Be quick now. Like, what does it do for you? It does nothing. It does nothing other than frustrate you. And many of the times, a lot of these girls end up feeling bad about themselves. Like I actually Googled TrueRateMe reactions, and some of these girls actually make posts on Reddit in reactions to the ratings they got. And it's not just girls, it's guys too. Although not all men. The men that come on there, they don't get as many reactions. And I think it's because it's mainly men that are the moderators of this sub, or it's mainly men that are running the sub, and they're kind of using it as almost like a spank bank, I guess. I don't know if they're using it but they're basically using it as a way to like have a whole gallery of women that they just admire every once in a while. It's really bizarre because even the guys that come on and try and get rated, they don't get that many responses, you know, and their ratings are always low. They don't even allow you to go, and don't even get me started on, I've seen a couple of black women go on there. Any black woman that goes on there, God is your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in struggle. God is your refuge and strength because you need him. You need him if you're actually going to get yourself rated on this sub. You need Jesus exponentially, expeditiously, expressively, immediately. Because why would you do that to yourself? There's something not wrong. There's something not right with anybody that, in my opinion, that goes and does this. Especially when you know what this sub is like. Like if you keep going through, you'll gather the mood of the sub very quickly. There's some very harsh people who actually take deep pleasure, you know, sadistic, masochist people who take deep meteorite, asteroid deep pleasure in breaking people's faces down, features. And I just don't understand what that's going to do for you. Like, I don't understand how you think that's going to make your life better. How does it change the outcomes of your life? Like, how does it improve you? And a lot of these ladies, they do leave there feeling worse about themselves. I do find it quite funny and quite hilarious that some of the white women that come on there really think that they were going to get a high rating from these people because maybe, you know, they were blonde or they were white or they had blue eyes or green eyes or whatever. They have very specific ratings guide. So it's fair game for everybody. Everybody can get it. And everybody does get it. So yeah, it's nuts. It's honestly, what? You like what? Like what? The fuck? Like seriously, what? Why would you do that to yourself? It's just bizarre. It's just bizarre why anybody would do this to themselves. Why would you do that to yourself? If honestly, if I caught anybody I knew, I will the way I will be giving you spiritual flogging, flogging of the brain. Like that sub fucked my head so badly with its existence that I actually thought I needed to give my brain a pregnancy test because it was just I was like, what's going on? Why is this sub existing? Why is this existing? And people are just so desperate to get rated by people who don't know them, who don't care about them, who have nothing to do with their lives. Why are you so desperate to be rated by some? I understand that there's a lack of confidence and there's a severe lack of self-esteem. We're living in a confidence crisis culture, right? I understand that confidence crisis culture, CCC, CCC, confidence crisis culture. That's what we're living in. I understand that, but at the same time, how do you think this is going to make things better? This is not the solution to your problems. Going to get yourself rated by some of these guys, some of these people, because I'm pretty sure a lot of them are men, the way they speak, some of them have some of the language they use can be quite creepy. Like they'll when they're trying to compliment someone or when they're trying to rate someone, they'll use sexual language that has absolutely nothing to do with the rating. So they'll say, oh, quite slutty. Like that has nothing to do with the person's features. They're asking you to be rated. They're not asking whether you found them slutty or not. It's bizarre. But yeah, I don't know why people think that this would be an answer to the confidence crisis. Why do you think this would be a solution is beyond me. I mean, it's beyond Freddie Mercury. It's beyond everybody. But yeah, it's definitely not good. But it's definitely funny to watch. It's like a car crash. It's like a car crash. I mean, you're horrified for everybody involved, but you can do nothing to stop it. But just watch, and the car just goes. Whoosh. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I don't know what. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the TrueRateMe Reddit subreddit. Please don't go and get yourself rated on that, because if you're getting yourself rated on that, there's something inside you that's missing. You need to. That's not the answer. The answer is to go and find out what would compel you to feel you need to be rated by hundreds of thousands of random people who have completely different tastes in what, because everyone has different tastes in what they find attractive, especially if you're a Black woman. And this is another thing. The girls are getting upset because they believe that they need to be attractive to everybody. You don't need to date 600,000 people, and you can't date 600,000 people anyway. It's virtually impossible and physically impossible. You only need one person who finds you attractive, who you like. So feeling like you need to be attractive to millions of people, I honestly feel like this is a precipitate. I don't know if I pronounced that. Precipitate to mental illness. Yes. But yeah, let's not be doing that. This is 2023. Come on. Even if it was 2020, 2020, 2021, 22, it'd still be too late for all this nonsense. So yeah, this is all I had to say. Let's cut this out. If you've gone on this sub and you're watching this video, sorry. Oh God, sorry, yeah. Sorry. But if you were ever thinking of going on this sub, please don't go. Don't do it to yourself. There's no need. Do you know how many beautiful women have gone on there and they've left feeling worse? It hasn't actually made any difference to your life except added negativity, and even more further confusion. So yeah, don't do it. And even for the guys, I would suggest don't do it. And for Black women, well, I'm definitely don't stress yourself out to do that. Because the rating scale is quite westernized. So, and even when anyone tries to rate according to what they really feel, they are chastised by the moderators and forced to stick to the rating scale, which basically lowers everybody's rating, which is why I've always said ratings are pointless. You don't need ratings. No one gives a shit. Who gives a shit about ratings? It's pointless. It's about whether you are compatible with the person that you want to be with. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with this person? Do you have the same values? Can you see yourself building a life with this person of shared values, love, emotion, attraction, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional connection? That's what will keep your relationship going a million for forever and ever, not ratings. Okay. Bye now. Oh yeah, And don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't know why I keep forgetting that.